Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, we only take a quick look here at the intraday price action. There hasn't not much happened today, not much happened since my last update, but we see a little bit of upside here on the chart. And overall, you could say that we're still ranging here. Okay, so again, this is just intraday, the intraday perspective. The price reacted to that previously communicated wave 2 support area. In case you're wondering, I've changed the colors a little bit around to make it more consistent with the overall pattern, because the white count is what I'm following, which obviously suggested that larger wave 4 that we wanted to see. And we could be on, we could be working on that C wave right now, but the market needs to overcome that pivot here. Yeah, there's a clear pivot that needs to be overcome that we're going to talk about. Nothing new, talked about that in the previous video already. And by the way, if you're interested in the daily chart, check out the previous update. And probably tomorrow we're going to talk about the daily chart again. But because we had an initial 5-wave rally from the 24th of June low, the idea was that there is a good chance for that C wave to play out to the upside as well. And that's not, not a great long trade setup as such. It's just indicating that, okay, we can give the bulls the chance, at least short term, as long as we're holding above support. And for now, the support range did hold and the market is pushing higher. And what we should talk about is, okay, what would be the 100% extension of that C wave? Because that would be a key target. We have our resistance area for wave 4, just the standard resistance area. It's defined between 26,626 and 62,626 and 65,335. But obviously we can specify that further by looking at the internal wave structure. And if indeed we have an A wave to the upside, a B wave down, then the 100% extension, which is a very common C wave target, points towards 64,050. So it's basically an overlap with the 50% retracement there. So around 64K, there should be good resistance if we get there. However, there are a few things that the bulls need to accomplish first. First of all, we have this descending trend line. That could be actually a breakout point, okay? We have, okay, it's not a very relevant trend line maybe, but we have a couple of touch points there. I would definitely not ignore that. And then we have this other trend line, also a couple of touch points. So no high quality trend lines, only 2 touch points. But I felt it makes sense to show these because they could provide additional resistance as we go higher. And in addition to that, we have obviously the fib levels. I already mentioned them, but it is possible, because this is all corrective price action, which is why I said it's not a great long trade setup, because so many things can go wrong along the way. For example, it's possible that this B wave, which presumably bottomed on the 28th of June, never finished, and we get another low. Now, this will become much more likely if there's a break below the intraday low, below 60,706, because then this is likely just an internal B wave top as highlighted here in yellow. But even there, it could stretch a little higher. It's basically nearly reached the 100% extension of this initial move. So quick explanation, because this is all corrective price action, this could easily be a W, X, Y structure. And in the Y wave, we have an A, B, C. So therefore, to maintain the upside pressure, the intraday low must hold. So that's the invalidation point for the white microstructure. Below that invalidation point, the yellow wave count will get control, and we might go down towards probably sort of the 59.5K area. Depends a little bit on where really that yellow B wave tops, but assuming it's topped already, yeah, we talk about 59,430 roughly. Okay, so that you're just aware about the short-term bearish count. That would be short-term bearish, but we could still then find support down here and attempt a larger C wave a little later. Okay, but for now, as long as we're holding the intraday low, I'm watching for higher. But if this is wave 3 in white, it should really reach 62,355. It's the 1.38 extension. Only then I would, let's say, trust it. Then I can give you a support area for wave 4. It's too early for that. And then the 5th wave could push higher. Okay, so let's see if we get that. Ideally, the 3rd wave extends a bit. because otherwise, if the third wave doesn't extend, we will have problems getting to the 64K level. But we'll see how that develops. At the moment, there's no sign of a top in place. But bear in mind, if the intraday low is breaking, then the structure will start to morph. Overall, just range-bound movement, but we'll give our best here to identify some structures on the micro. Overall, pretty slow price movements at the moment across the board. So hopefully that will change next week. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.